Namaste, dear teachers and dear students. Welcome to today's English class. Today we have listening session. You must know that. We are doing listening lesson of Unit 7. You must be familiar with it. Before starting the Unit 7 listening session, I have brought some interesting facts related to it. Would you like to listen? Okay, I think yes. So let me show you some interesting facts about airports. Trivandrum International Airport, TIA, is the only international airport in Nepal. You must know that. So next point is, first aircraft to operate flight in Nepal was single Douglas DC-3. Okay, you might not know this before, or you might know about it. The flight name, the aircraft name was single Douglas DC-3, which was first operated, flew in the sky of Nepal. And the next point is, there are 44 airports in Nepal. Among them, 24 are functional and 11 are regular flight routes in Nepal. Regular flight routes mean every day it goes and comes back as a route. So 11 are regular flight routes in Nepal. The fourth fact is, every morning 1 hour mountain flight is scheduled from Kathmandu, where people can see Mount Everest. So you can enjoy beautiful scenery, splendid scenery of mountain range in a 1 hour mountain flight program. This is a package program. You can go for observation of, you can see Mount Everest, the tallest mountain of the world. You can observe Mount Everest over there, and it is available. The program is available every day, every morning. And the last amazing fact is that Tenzing Hillary Airport, or it is known as Lukla Airport, is the most dangerous airport in the world, operating domestic flights in Nepal. So, Lukla Airport is one of the most dangerous airports of world, not only in Nepal. In the world, it is known as the most dangerous airport. Did you like the facts? Did you know it before? I hope you liked it. I have brought some pictures too. Would you like to watch? Okay, can you recognize this picture? Can you name the place? Which place is it? Which airport? Okay, this is airport. Which airport is this? Okay, so your guess is right. You might have guessed the right answer. Check once. Yes, this is TIA, Trivandrum International Airport of Nepal. Would you like to watch next one? Here it is. Can you guess which place is it? Okay, this might be a little bit tougher than the previous one to guess. So, this is not from any country. So, see, you can see that plane is being landed on ice. Okay. So, this is an aircraft landing in Antarctica. So, it is not of any country. It is of Antarctica on ice. Okay, next picture is similar to the previous one. You can see many aircrafts are there, and there is a white snow on the ground. These pictures that I am showing to you, these all are listed in the most dangerous airports of the world. And this is also one of that. And this is quite difficult to pronounce. See, Narsarsuaq Airport in Greenland. This is from Greenland. Narsarsuaq Airport, the most dangerous airport in the world. Okay, one more. See how it is. You can see that plane is being landed in crossing the highway. Highway has been stopped to land the airport. That's why it is dangerous. Can you recognize it? Which place is it? Okay, let me tell you. This is Gibraltar International Airport. Let's move to the next. Okay, this one should be known to you. We have already discussed about its name as well. So you can guess. This is from Nepal. The most dangerous airport I told you before of Nepal. Any guess? Yes. This is Lukla Airport, one of the dangerous airports, not only in Nepal, but also in the world. It is ranked, there's a rank of dangerous airports, and this is also included in that rank. Okay, over. So, you might have guessed what topic we are going to listen today, which audio clip we are going to listen today. You can see, now you can turn over page number 77 of your book, course book. Have you turned? And there is this picture in your book. And there are some questions related to this picture. So, can you tell me, what can you see in the picture? What can you see in this picture? It is in your book too. If you ask me, I can see an aeroplane landing on the ground or runway, and another one is flying, and then there is a fuel tank and some towers and a cargo van, right? You might have seen the same, haven't you? Have you? Okay, so obviously this is not a bus stop, not a station, train station. It is an airport, obviously. Have you ever been to an airport? Have you ever been? कहिले जानु भएको छ एयरपोर्टमा? You might have gone there maybe to take a flight, flight कै लागि गएको हुन सक्छ, or to see off your relatives, friends, or to receive पुर्याउन अथवा छोड्न or लिन जानु भएको हुन सक्छ. Right? You might have gone there, or you might have not been there yet. You might have just seen, watched in television or pictures somehow. So there's no problem regarding that. It's okay. Number C. What are the things that are forbidden on an aeroplane? What are the things not allowed? That is not allowed in an aeroplane. Just like you are not allowed to make noise in your class, right? You are forbidden to have tiffin during classes. So like that, You have your rules and regulation in your classroom. Similarly, there are some strict rules in aeroplane. Suppose you might not be allowed to take some maybe pistol or dangerous things are not allowed, or a knife, right? Such things are not allowed to take in an aeroplane. So we will find out after listening to audio clip what things are forbidden in an aeroplane. Okay, we will listen to the audio clip and do some exercises that is given in your page number 78. Those audio, let's remove this. You can shift it on this side. Let's remove this picture and press this. Okay. Listen to the airline boarding. What is boarding? Let's see the meaning. Okay. Boarding means an act of passengers and crew getting aboard a ship or aircraft, or to get on board of train, buses, ships and aircraft. So here it is to get on aircraft. Aircraft ma chadne bela ma chadnu. Okay, boarding means. And then boarding announcement. So there is announcement while getting on the aeroplane. After you get on it, aeroplane ma basisakepachi, either by the captain or any other crew members or flight attendant, give announcements. केही कुराहरु भनिन्छ त्यहाँ, to do or not do something inside the aeroplane. What is allowed and what is not allowed inside the aeroplane, we are told. And same kind of announcement we are going to listen. Okay. After listening that audio clip, we have to decide either it is true. The following statements are true or false. We will decide true or false. Okay, I'm going to help you to understand these questions. And dear teachers, if you are there, please, you can also make a student to understand these questions before listening. Okay, let me help you. Number A, the passengers are asked to place their seat back and folding trays in an upright position. After getting in the plane, sitting there is a kind of tray. It's called folding tray. It should be in upright position. Upright position means in a vertical position, not stopping or to erect. I'll show you the picture of folding tray. Okay, this is folding tray, and this is upright position. The tray is kept in upright position. This is picture of seat belt that you have to tie inside the aeroplane. Okay, that is upright position. So let's listen and state it true or false. Next one, B. Special instruction cards are located near the emergency exit. There is emergency exit. Emergency exit means when you have emergency, you can exit from there, you can go out from there. So there are special instruction cards. Some cards are pasted inside the aeroplane. Which area? Whether it is near the emergency exit area or some other area, we will find out after listening. And there are instruction cards. Instruction cards mean cards with do's and don'ts. what should be done and what should not be done. So I'll show you the picture of emergency exit. This is emergency exit of an aircraft. Okay, next one. Number C. Mobile phones can be turned on during the entire flight. Are we allowed to turn on mobile phone or not during the flight? If it can be, then true. If it cannot be, then false. D. Passengers can use some electronic devices when they start flying above 10,000 feet. Some electronic devices like radios, pages are allowed to turn on or not above 10,000 feet. We will find out that. Number E. Passengers are not allowed to disable or pamper or something, destroy lavatory. Lavatory means a room equipped with one or more toilets. So toilets, lavatory. Lavatory smoke detector. Smoke detectors means an alarm that is stripped off by fire or of smoke. So it is a kind of alarm that makes us aware about smoke and fire. Smoke detector. I'll show you the picture. Okay, these are smoke detectors that detects if there is some danger of smoke and fire. It rings and aware us or the crew members about it. So to destroy it, disable it, is it allowed or not? We will find out that after listening. So are you ready? Are you ready for the listening? Let's listen the audio clip.
Grade 10, Unit 7. You will hear an airline boarding announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please place your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Make sure your folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instruction cards located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. At this time, we request that all mobile phones, pagers, radios, and remote-controlled toys be turned off for the full duration of the flight, as these items might interfere with the navigational and communication equipment on this aircraft. We request that all other electronic devices be turned off until we fly above 10,000 feet. We will notify you when it is safe to use such devices. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detector is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Did you find the answers? Okay, you might have found some, right? Okay, let me play it once again for you, and now this time I will pause where the answers are. So it will be easy for you to note the answer, or if you have already answered, you can check whether it is correct or not.
Seven. You will hear an airline boarding announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you haven't already done so, please place your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Make sure your folding trays are in their full upright position.
So, make sure your trays are in fold upright position. That means number 1 is true. Okay, let's write T and F only. True. Right? Let's move to B.
If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instruction cards located by your seat.
If you are near to emergency exit, then read the special instruction cards near by your seat. By your seat means it is near to your seat, not to emergency exit, right? So it is false, right? Can we move to next?
If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to receive you. At this time, we request that all mobile phones, pagers, radios, and remote control toys be turned off for the...
Okay, so all the mobile phones should be turned off, not turned on, turned off. That's why this is also false. Now let's see D number.
full duration of the flight, as these items might interfere with the navigational and communication equipment on this aircraft. We request that all other electronic devices be turned off until we fly above 10,000 feet.
So all other electronic devices be turned off above 10,000 feet. So it says can use, question says can use, and what did we listen? We can't. That's why this is also false. Okay, last one.
We will notify you when it is safe to use such devices. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detector is prohibited by law.
So tampering or disabling lavatory smoke is prohibited. Prohibited means not allowed. That's why it is true. Have you found the answers? Is your answer correct? Okay, all right. Now let's move to the next exercise, that is matchings. So there are some words in column A and column B, and we have to match that. These are combined words and that has been separated. So we will again put it together. Let me remove this. Okay, cards, column B, cards, turn off, instruction, flight, and then fasten, and then folding, right? And then cards already there. Then after cell phones, and what is there? Attendance, seat belt, trays. Okay, so this is column A and this is column B, and we have to match after listening. Are you ready? Okay, let's listen.
Grade 10, Unit 7. You will hear an airline boarding announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. If you
Turn on, fasten seat belts. Fasten is there, right? So, fasten seat belt. This is like this, seat belts.
haven't already done so, please place your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Make sure your folding trays are in their
Folding trays. So here it is, folding trays. Folding trays, fasten seat belts.
full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please read carefully the special instruction cards
Instruction cards.
located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to receive you.
Flight attendant. Flight attendants.
At this time, we request that all mobile phones, pagers, radios, and remote control toys be turned off for the full duration of the flight, as these
Turn off mobile phones, it means cell phones. So, folding trays, fasten seat belts, instruction card, turn off cell phones, flight attendants. Okay, most of the words we have already discussed, right? Most of the words we have discussed. The one word maybe flight attendants. Flight attendants mean, I'll show you the picture that makes you clear. Flight attendants. Okay, she is flight attendant. Okay, we know it. The common word is air hostess, right? Or air hostess, the one who helps us in aeroplane, teaches about or gives instruction about something which is required in aircraft. Like she is giving instruction how to fasten seat belt, right? She is flight attendant. So we have done both exercises, right? So I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and you got it. Dear teachers, please remind them and help them how to do these exercises if they did not get it. One more activity is left, that is our follow-up activity. That's given in your book as well. This is work in group, listen to the airline boarding announcement once again, the audio clip we played once again, and then make a list of important information. What information did you get it? And then write a similar announcement. And then after writing, what you can do is, if you have mobile phones, then you can simply record it and play it in your class, make your friends listen it. So you can do that further activities. And the question, one more thing is, in the beginning, pre-listening section, we have discussed one question. What are the things that are forbidden on an aeroplane? Now you must have got what kind of things are not allowed inside the aeroplane, right? Like forbidden, like using mobile, turn off cell phones. Using mobile is not allowed. Tampering or disturbing smoke detectors is strictly prohibited. Such things you have learned from this listening session. That's all for today. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed my lesson. Namaste.